we go. Aloha, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us, beaming in. Sometimes these impromptu things are the best way to schedule things. It's like, oh, I'm available in an hour. I can do that. So great to see you all here, and really feeling. Donnie and I have been so full doing our retreats, and just when we're not doing retreats, we're working on other things. So we're kind of in this. We have a retreat that starts on Monday, so we're in our in-between phase and organizing things and producing things. So I'm so glad we had a moment here to pop in and offer this sharing at this time with you, because this is really a very potent and powerful full moon lunar eclipse. It's going to be about 97% eclipsed. The sun is in Scorpio, which is a very transformational energy and very transformative. And the moon is in Taurus, and Taurus is the earth energy. So it concerns, it governs the elements and how we're living on the earth. And eclipses kind of interrupt the energy and have us dive even deeper. And usually at the full moons, it's kind of shining a light on what is up for transformation and healing, maybe where we need to make course corrections, and also celebrating for those things that we have manifest. So we're going to and eclipses always come in pairs. So the second pair of this will be at the new moon, the next new moon in Sagittarius on December 4th. And that's a time of new beginnings, and Sagittarius is very expansive energy, and having us point our arrow shooting up towards the heavens, setting our goals and our sights really high. So whenever there's a breakdown, there's a breakthrough is inevitable. It might feel like a lot of things are breaking down and falling away, and can be very uncomfortable. And so we're just going to harness this energy to really do a deep release today. And what we want to do with you is do a little stretching, a little movement. We're going to do a little EFT tapping. It's a great process to deeply acknowledge and release anything that's up for healing. And then we're going to take you into a nice, beautiful sound bath, and you can just relax and close your eyes. All right.
Easy.
So if you guys are all ready to go, we're going to start with the yoga part of this. Just move our bodies a little bit, and you can even do this in a chair. This is not, you don't have to lie down for this yoga. We're going to just do a seated, maybe 10-minute warming up the spine, moving it 6 ways, and doing a little stretching and breathing to start. And then we will get into our tapping. So,
easy peasy.
Donnie, if you want to accompany us on some music as we
Even easier.
We do this.
Okay.
And I am going to sit over here in center and breathe. And invite you to just take a moment with me as we center ourselves. And I'm just sitting here cross-legged in easy pose. You can sit in a chair or on the floor. Either is fine. Or if you're in bed, it might be super late for some of you. Even just as you're in bed, just, ground yourself in your bed. The eclipse will be starting in a couple of hours, so this is a really great way to prep our bodies, our minds, our spirits. Since Taurus is the earth, kind of is governed by Venus, which governs the heart and is an earth sign, we want to engage all of the elements, because as things break down, we're also recreating, right? We have the opportunity to recreate. So here we go. Sitting up nice and tall. Just lengthening through your spine. Lowering your eyes, turning your awareness within. Bring your awareness to your breath and beginning to follow your breath as it goes in and out. And exhale, relaxing into your exhale, softening your face, your jaw, your shoulders. And deepening your breath into the area of your heart. And taking a moment to notice what's alive for you in this moment, on this day. What's up for healing, releasing, transformation. What is there for you to release, for you to fully step into your power and step onto your path? The next phase of your path. And deepening your breath into the area of your belly. Just letting your belly be soft as it rises and falls. And down into your pelvis. And if you're sitting up, feeling your sit bones as they touch whatever you're sitting on. And into your root chakra at the base of the spine. That space between the anus and the genitals. And all the way down into the center of the earth, tuning into inner earth. Just allowing whatever the earth is wanting to reveal in this moment, to reveal no right or wrong answers, just allowing. You might get the sense of a color or a landscape or geography. Just allowing. Bring your awareness back to your root chakra and let's send down a brand new grounding cord. And you might explore the grounding cord to look like a rope or a tube or a root. Send it all the way down to the center of the earth. Just make sure it's really well connected at your root chakra, at the base of the spine there, in the center of the earth. And notice how it feels to be grounded into the earth in this way. And giving yourself a nice little energy flush down that grounding cord, releasing all that's no longer serving mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Envisioning a beautiful golden sun over top your head as we call in our highest creative essence. Calling in all of your gifts, your talents, your purpose, your passion. And draw this energy in through the crown of your head. Let it come spiraling in through and around you. Completely filling you with your highest creative essence. Tuning into all of your senses, and perhaps you can hear the birds that are singing in our trees. Good, and as you're ready, just bend over and shake it out a little bit. And let's come rolling back up with hands in prayer at the heart. rub your palms together a little bit and press your palms in towards your sternum, hands of prayer at the heart. And we're going to open here by chanting 3 ohms together, the root sound of all sound. And I invite you to explore the full resonance of the sound, beginning with ah in the heart. Raise it to O in the throat and on the lips. We'll do 3 rounds. Let's inhale to begin. May we follow our breath into our practice this moment, giving ourselves the gift of our awareness, our presence, and our love. May we take this time to deeply heal and nourish, restore, and reset, creating peace and balance within. As within, so without. Namaste. Let's float our hands to our knees. Rest them on your thighs or your knees, wherever is comfortable. And take a moment to breathe into that heart center. Breathing in and out through your heart. Enlivening that heart chakra. Fanning that beautiful luminescent divine light that dwells within with your breath. And strengthening it by reflecting on something that you're grateful for in this moment, something that brings a smile to your heart. It might be this moment of now, or reflecting on something you love, or someone you love, or somewhere you love being, or something you love doing. And the smell of a flower, the scent of a baby. And allow those feelings of joy, of love, of gratitude to rise within you, igniting that beautiful flame, that inner smile, and strengthening it and radiating it to all of your cells, to your entire being, smiling into all of your cells. Letting it fully light you up. And let's extend this out now to someone or somewhere you would like to bless with this beautiful presence, this healing presence that dwells within. And perhaps you want to dedicate this circle to them or bring them into our circle. And see this presence touching them and uplifting them. Now let's send this to the earth, to the waters, the soils, the creatures, all the inhabitants of the earth. And allowing it, seeing it rejuvenating the earth. And healing the waters. And topsoils and all the creatures and beings. And now bring it back to you and let it bless you up 1,000-fold. Now simply bow your head to your heart. Bow your head. Tuck your chin. Bowing the head, the mind to be in service of the path of the heart. And continue to fan that flame, engaging all of your senses. And if your mind wanders, notice and bring it back. What was it that brings a smile to your heart in this moment? Engaging all of your senses. So you're feeling something you see, smell, touch, taste. A couple more breaths. Good, and now let's slowly roll the head around to the right. Right ear comes towards the right shoulder, and gently lifting as you go to the back. Don't crunch your neck. Left ear, left shoulder, and take it back to the front. Again, inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Gently lifting as you go to the back. Left ear, left shoulder. Take it back to the front. One more time this direction. Inhale. And let's take it the other direction. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Gently lifting as you go to the back. Right ear, right shoulder. Take it back to the front. And left ear, left shoulder. Gently lifting as you go to the back. Right ear, right shoulder. Take it back to the front. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Now you head back to your heart, and inhale your head up slowly, sitting up nice and tall, just dropping your hands to your mat. Let's do a few shoulder circles. So inhale, circling your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Take it forward, up, back, and down, forward, up, down. Just one more this direction. Forward, up, back. Good. Let's take it the other direction. Inhale, back, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down. Two more. Back, up, down. And one more. Back, up, forward, down. Good. Just resting your hands on your knees. We're going to move this energy through the spine now. So we're going to inhale forward, open through the front of your body, lift through your chin, drop your shoulders. And then exhale, take it back, curl your tailbone under, curve your spine, bow your head to your heart. Inhaling forward, opening through the front of your body. Exhale, taking it back, curl your tailbone under, curve your spine, bow your head to your heart. Keep moving a few more at your own pace. Inhaling forward, exhaling back, and just noticing for yourself what is going on for you along your spine. And use your breath, your movement to gently open. Okay. And on your next inhale, let's make our way back to center. So we're going to inhale to center and anchor the sit bones into the ground. And now let's take a nice big circles. Inhale as you spiral towards the front. Exhaling as you move towards the back. Inhale as you spiral towards the front. Exhaling as you move towards the back. Couple more. Nice and gentle. Listen to your body. Good. And let's pause on one side and take it the other direction. Again, inhale as you spiral towards the front. Exhaling as you move towards the back. Inhale as you spiral towards the front. Exhaling as you move towards the back. Nice. Okay. come spiraling our way to center. And your circle smaller and smaller until you center yourself. Now we're going to place the right hand on the mat. Inhale the left arm up and overhead for a nice side stretch, opening through your side body. A couple of nice long deep breaths. And inhale up. Let's take it to the other side. And inhale up to the other side one more time. And inhale up the other side one last time. Inhale back up. Now we're going to just do a little short breath of fire. It's a very powerful breath through the nose, pumping the belly. You can either have your hands resting on your knees or lap, or you can make a little fist with your hands and extend your arms out like a big victory sign. And we're going to do a powerful breath through the nose, pumping the belly. This is a really great warm-up for our tapping and sound healing. So here we go. We're going to inhale through the nose and exhale powerfully, pumping the belly. So it looks like this. One more minute. Seconds. Seconds. Great. Inhale. Hold the breath. Bring the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth and hold. Hold the breath. Sip a little more air in. Hold and squeeze. Squeeze all the energy up. Squeeze the anus, sex organs, all the energy to the crown of the head. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hold. And exhale with a ha into the earth. Just combing through your aura with the sound of ha into the earth. Releasing a layer, unpeeling like an onion. Good. Now let's bring the right hand behind us. Left hand comes to your knee. Inhale, lengthen through your spine, lift to your heart, and exhale, twist, looking all the way back over your shoulder. And exhale, release. Let's take it to the other side. Inhale. Left hand behind you, right hand to your knee. Inhale, lengthen through your spine, lift to your heart. Exhale, twist, looking all the way over your shoulder. And exhale, take it back to center. And just take a moment to touch together your thumb with your forefinger and center yourself here. Noticing any shifts in your energy already. Exhale, release. And now it's time for our EFT, our emotional freedom technique. And EFT works as a powerful technique to shift energies and unstick blockages and really remove and get things moving, especially the way we do it. So we are going to, first thing we need to do here is create a tapping phrase. And I asked you guys to think about, reflect on what it is that you are desiring to release or shift in your life. And I want you to just think of one thing for this moment. One thing. It could be anything. It could be a fear you have, fear of public speaking, or feeling stuck, or resentful, or anxiety, or even a physical ailment, or depression. It can help with. It can help with motivation. So think of one thing. What is it? If you are living the life of your dreams, what do you need to? What can you shift right now? What can you let go of that'll help you step a little further down that path? And so hopefully you have a pen and a paper, because I want you to write this down. So so we create a tapping phrase, and the tapping phrase is going to go like this. Even though I have fill in the blank, I deeply and profoundly love myself. So even though I have, you fill in the blank, I used to work with fear of public speaking a lot, so I have it as my example. I have felt stuck. I have felt resentful. What else? Had a sore shoulder. So what is it most pressing for you right now? Even though I have, and you say it in the past tense, so I have had a sore shoulder, even though I have had fear and anxiety, even though I have felt stuck. So very important to say it in the past tense. And then we want a short form of that phrase. And the short form you'll write down is just the fear of public speaking, felt stuck, sore shoulder. Okay? And if anyone has any questions about this, you can either type in the chat, or you can unmute yourself, and you can, I can help you formulate your example or what you're going to use. So don't be shy if you feel, or if you want any clarification or support. Okay. Sounds like you guys are doing good. Let's see, other thing in the chat box. Okay, great. Let me just open my chat box so I can see. Oops. Chat. Okay, great. Okay, aloha, Audrey. We're just about to start our EFT, our emotional freedom technique. So you're hopping on in here, and the exercises, I wanted you to pick something to work with, and you're going to write down your tapping phrase. Even though I have, fill in the blank, I deeply and profoundly love myself. And then you're going to have a short phrase, which will be just the fill in the blank part. So for example, even though I have had a fear of public speaking, I deeply and profoundly love myself. Short phrase, fear of public speaking. Okay. So, tapping points. Donny, you want to come tap it? Because Donny's going to do our closing. So I'm just going to go through our tapping points, because we're going to go through our tapping 3 times. We're going to do 3 rounds of this, so we're really clear. So the first point is the top of the head, the crown of the head. Just note that. And you're going to tap with just a couple of fingers, okay? You can do both hands or just a couple of fingers. So just get that tapping point. Then the next point is the inner corner of the brows. Right there. Inner corner of the brows. So with both hands, okay? Then the outer corner of the eyes. Right here. The side of the eye, like the temple. Then underneath the eye, okay, on the high cheekbone there, that bone. Then underneath the nose, and then so above the upper lip, underneath the nose, and then below the lower lip, so the chin. Then we're going to go move to the collarbones. Then we're going to move to underneath the arm, about 4 inches underneath the underarm. And then we're going to move to the fingers, and we're going to start with the thumb. So we want to be tapping on the corner of each of these fingers. So it's the thumb corner, okay? Now, tap that one, and then we're going to move to the index finger, and then we're going to move to the middle fingernail. Then we're going to skip the ring finger and go to the pinky fingernail. And then we're going to do the karate chop, which is the side of the hand, 15 to 20 times, okay? And then we'll rest, and we're going to do this 3 times. Okay, so just to go over it, we're going to start at the top of the head, inner corner of the brows, outer corner of the eyes, underneath the eyes, above the upper lip, the chin, the collarbones, the underarm, the hands, starting at the nail, the thumb, the index, the middle finger, and skipping the ring into the pinky finger, and then the side of the hand. Karate chop 15 to 20 times. Okay, ready? Now, next part before we start this is that we need to just run our tapping phrase. We need to get it up in our body. So we're going to use the scale from 0 to 10. 10 is you're most feeling it. So we want to pull it up to about 0 is like you're not feeling it at all. 10 is like, oh yeah, I'm in this emotion of it, and I'm really feeling this strongly. So we want to pull it up to about between a 6 and an 8. Okay. So just to do this, let's just run that tapping, that phrase, that scenario, the situation, whatever you're working with tonight. Just run it through your head and feel it in your body. And where does it live in your body? And when you're really in this state, how's your posture? Maybe your posture changes. Just really allowing yourself to be in it. Maybe how's your facial expression? Maybe your facial expression changes. Does your breathing change? Okay. Just allowing. And so here we go. We're going to actually start with the karate chop point, the side of the hand. And we're going to run the full statement 3 times, okay? So inhale and exhale. Even though I deeply and profoundly love myself. Inhale. Even though I deeply and profoundly love myself. And one more. Inhale. Even though I deeply and profoundly love myself. And we're going to move to the top of the head. Short phrase. Okay. Inner corner of the brows. Short phrase. Inner corner of the brows. Let's all do this together. Outer corner of the eyes. Short phrase. Underneath the eyes. Short phrase. Underneath the nose. Short phrase. Underneath the bottom lip, short phrase. Collarbone, short phrase. Underneath the arm, short phrase. Thumbnail, short phrase. Index fingernail, short phrase. Middle fingernail, short phrase. Pinky fingernail, short phrase. Karate chop, short phrase, 15 to 20 times. And release. and relax. Take a breath. And noticing any shifts in your energy. Where did you start? 10 was the strongest. 0 is the least feeling it. So notice any shifts. We're going to do this 2 more times. Inhale. Karate chop. Inhale. Even though I deeply and profoundly love myself. Inhale. Even though I deeply and profoundly love myself. Inhale. Even though I deeply and profoundly love myself. Top of the head, short phrase. Inner corner of the brow, short phrase. Outer corner of the eyes, short phrase. Underneath the eyes, short phrase. Underneath the nose, short phrase. Underneath the bottom lip, short phrase. Collarbone, short phrase. Underneath the arm, short phrase. Thumb, nail, short phrase. Index fingernail, short phrase. Middle fingernail, short phrase. Pinky fingernail, short phrase. Side of the hand, karate chop, 15 to 20 times, short phrase. And exhale, release. Take another inventory. Where are you at now? Where did you start? Where are you at? 10 is the strongest, feeling it. 0 is most neutral. Last round. Karate chop, side of the hand. Inhale. Even though I deeply and profoundly love myself. Inhale. Even though I deeply and profoundly love myself. Right, inhale. Even though I deeply and profoundly love myself. Top of the head, short phrase. Inner corner of the brow, short phrase. Outer corner of the eyes, short phrase. Underneath the eyes, short phrase. Underneath the nose, short phrase. Underneath the bottom lip, short phrase. Collarbone, short phrase. Underneath the underarm, short phrase. Thumbnail, short phrase. Index fingernail, short phrase. Middle fingernail, short phrase. Pinky fingernail, short phrase. Side of the hand, karate chop, short phrase. Tapping 15 to 20 times. And exhale, release. And take another internal inventory. Where are you now? And if anyone wants to type in the chat box where you started and where you finished, that would be great. No have-tos. But if you'd like to, that would be great. Now, Donny is going to do our closing, and then for the tapping, and then we are going to do our sound healing.
Okay, we're going to tap our gamma points. Okay, and gamma point is right here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tap on that. Let's close our eyes. Let's open our eyes. Let's look down to the left. Let's look back to center. Let's look down to the right. Let's look back to center. Let's circle our eyes in one direction. Let's circle our eyes in the other direction. Let's hum the first 3 lines of Happy Birthday. Let's count up to 1 to 5 out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's count 5 to 1 out loud. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do the first 3 lines of Happy Birthday. Keep tapping. Now just relax. I want you to look up all the way to the sky and very slowly bring your eyes all the way down to the floor. And then bring our eyes back to center. Okay. Let's do our heart breath. Let's all get ourselves in a nice comfortable position. And there's lots of things that can distract us in life. And let's just, for this moment, let's be right here in the now and just breathe in. Breathe into all that comfort and breathe into a nice comfortable rhythm. Not too fast, not too slow, just in a nice comfortable breathe in and breathe out. Take nice deep breaths in, nice deep breaths out. And as you breathe in, physically feel the air breathing in through your heart. And as you breathe out, physically feel the air breathing out through your heart. That's right. As you breathe in, physically feel the air breathing in through your heart. And again, as you breathe out, physically feeling the air breathing going out through your heart. That's it. Continue in that nice, comfortable rhythm. Breathing in through your heart, all the oxygen, all that beautiful energy in through your heart. And then as you breathe out all the resistance, everything that doesn't serve us. Let all the tensions disappear into the atmosphere. Breathe in the oxygen, that beautiful feeling of healing and harmony. And breathe out all the resistance, all the negativity. Let's continue to breathe in through our heart and breathe out through our heart. Breathe in through our heart, all that good energy, and breathe out through our heart anything that doesn't serve us. If we breathe in through our heart, and we breathe out through our heart, keep that rhythm going. Feeling every breath, we breathe in through our heart and out through our heart.
And just making yourself comfortable as we prepare for our sound bath here. So perhaps you'd like to lay down, maybe
Get comfortable.
lower the lights, get comfortable. And I'm just going to move to the bowls. Good. And now take a moment to keeping your awareness within. Just allowing yourself to melt into your exhale. Envisioning a beautiful golden ball of light gathering over top your head like a halo of light. Raising up from your brows to overtop your head like a halo of light. Activating your spirit gate. Activating your spirit gate aligns you with your soul's purpose and the divine plan for your life. Yay, yay. Envisioning now a golden shaft of light moving down from the spirit gate, the crown of your head, to the air gate at your throat. And in this area of your throat, envisioning another golden ball of light, growing, expanding until it touches the spirit gate at your brow, activating the air gate, purifies your channels so that you might be a clear channel for a spirit to express through in exalted ways, giving you freedom in your self-expression, allowing you to heighten your ability to attentively listen. Envisioning now a golden shaft of light moving down from the area of your throat to the area of your chest, the area of the fire gate. And in this area of your chest, envisioning another golden ball of light growing and expanding, completely filling your chest with light. Activating the fire gate opens you to beautiful frequencies of divine love, healing, compassion, empathy, harmony, and inner peace. Envisioning now the golden shaft of light moving down from the area of your chest all the way to the area of your belly, the area of the water gate. And in this area of your belly, envisioning another golden ball of light growing and expanding, completely filling your belly with light. Activating the water gate activates your kundalini, raises your kundalini, heightens your intuition, expands your creativity and passion for life. Envisioning now the golden shaft of light moving down from your belly, your womb, all the way to the area of your feet, the area of the earth gate. Around this area of your feet, envisioning another golden ball of light growing and expanding, enveloping your feet all the way up to your shins. This is the earth gate. And activating the earth gate grounds your spiritual energies. Adonai, Adonai, Adonai. are completely enveloped in this light. That this light is spiraling in through and around you, cocooning you in a citadel of light. And just as a caterpillar wraps up in its cocoon and then begins to dissolve. It dissolves into a soup-like substance where these imaginal cells begin to awaken and stir, coming together. They reformulate it into the miracle of the butterfly, giving it wings to take flight and soar to great heights, new dimensions. You too dissolve into your cocoon of light. Your imaginal cells are awakening now as you release the past and open to the new. A place, part of your evolution. Earning your wings to take flight and soar to new dimensions of your being. And there's nothing for you to do now, but just to allow and let it be. Let it be. It'll be time to return from your journey and stir. Unless you just want to drift off to bed. If you're ready to stir, bring your awareness back to your breath and your body. Just noticing your breath as it goes in and out. Noticing your chest as it rises and falls. Noticing anything you gathered from your journey you'd like to make note of. And as you feel ready to stir, you can perhaps begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Take a little stretch. And as you're ready, perhaps come sitting back up, or open your eyes for close as I maybe turn back to the screen.
Well, how beautiful this moment
To share this
holy blessing with you.
I open my heart to this moment and let the light of our love, let the light of our love, and let the light of our love shine on through. And here we are. Just do a little check-in if anyone feels like sharing or saying hi or putting anything in the chat. Put it back on. How was that journey for you? Any reflections or takeaways or questions? You're welcome, Luna. Thank you so much for joining us. Audrey, good to see you. You want to unmute yourself? You're right there.
Say hi.
Thanks. Brenda, thank you.
Thank you, Brenda.
Okay. All right. Well, we're in this powerful time. It's right really through to the solstice and on December 21st. And it's just going to be a lot of shifting. And, if you can take some nice mineral baths or Epsom salts baths and do some grounding and just allowing yourself to release. You can re-watch this and do the tapping some more. And we'll probably be back on the new moon on the 4th, and maybe we'll do we do EFT and TFT. In TFT, we start visioning and tapping in what we're anchoring.
We want to bring into our life.
So stay tuned for that, and we look forward to seeing you again. Thank you all so much for joining us. And we wish you, the eclipse is just going to start in about an hour or so, and it peaks at around in about 5 hours. So I know some of you on the East Coast might not be up for seeing it in 5 hours, but we're going to be here in Maui. It should be right overhead over us here.
A lot easier for us.
Yeah. All right. Oh, Yolanda, thank you so much. All right, blessings, aloha, everyone. We'll see you online or somewhere. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you for Zoom. Thank you for electronics to allow us all to connect in this
Yeah,
magical
we
way.
hope that it came through all right.
Hope it sounded.
Okay,
Aloha.
aloha.
Aloha nui.